Can you mentally solve these simultaneous equations in 10 seconds? Did you say no? Come on, at least give it a try. Your time starts now. Your time is up. The correct answer is x equal to 6, y equal to 2. Let me first tell you the usual way of solving the simultaneous equations. But before I do that, let me give you a brief introduction of algebraic equations. Alright, so anything that has an equal to sign is called an equation. Now equation has different parts. The alphabets that you are seeing, x and y, they are known as variables. Alright, this number that you are seeing here is known as a constant, and this 2 and 3 that you are seeing are known as coefficients. Basically they are numbers that are put before the variables. Alright, when there is no number put before a variable, the coefficient is always 1, but we don't write 1. Alright, it is understood that it is 1. Now let's see the usual way of solving the simultaneous equations. Now there are a couple of ways for solving simultaneous equations, like elimination method, substitution method. I would be using elimination method to solve these equations the usual way. Basically in elimination method, all we try to do is eliminate one variable out of the two variables like x and y. So one variable would be eliminated. How? By making the coefficients equal. Alright, so basically we cross multiply the coefficients. Alright, so the coefficient of this x is 2, so I multiply this 2 here, and the coefficient of this x is 1, so I put 1 here. So let's put these equations here. So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 2y is 4y, and 2 times 10 is 20. Alright, and multiply this equation with 1, so it would be 2x plus 3y equal to 18. Now to eliminate you need to subtract, so change the sign. This is the standard procedure. Alright, so 2x minus 2x will cancel out, so 0 will come here. 4y minus 3y is 1y, so I put y here. Now 20 minus 18 is 2. So we have found out the value of y. Now put this value of y in any of these two equations to get the value of x. Alright, so I put the value of y here. So I would get a new equation, x plus 2 times 2, isn't it? Because this y will become 2, so it will become 4 equal to 10. Alright, now subtract 4 from both the sides. So minus 4 here, minus 4 here. So this thing gets eliminated and you get x equal to 6. And that is what the answer is. X equal to 6, y equal to 2. As you have just seen, this usual way is indeed very long, and it will require a lot of skill and talent to be able to do mentally with this method. You can give it a try. But wait, there is a better way of doing it. Now, to find the value of x, all you need to do is multiply this number with this number, like this, and then subtract from it the product of this number and this number. So 2 times 18 is 36, minus 3 times 10 is 30. Alright, now this is the numerator. Okay, now let's find the denominator as well. Now to find the denominator, all you need to do is multiply this number again with this number, like this. So 2 times 2 is 4, and subtract from it the product of this number and this number. So there is no number there, so it is 1. So 1 times 3 is 3, isn't it? So the answer is 36 minus 30 is 6, and 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 over 1 is nothing but 6. So x equal to 6. Now once you have the value of one variable, finding the other variable is very easy. Alright, so now substitute this value in any of these two equations. So you know that this x is 6, isn't it? Now 6 plus something equal to 10. So you know that 6 plus 4 equal to 10, and 2 times what equal to 4? So 2 times 2 equal to 4. So y equal to 2. That is what your answer is. You can do this mentally. Okay, so let's do it again, and this time mentally. So to find x, all you need to do is multiply this with this. So 2 times 18 is 36, and then subtract from it the product of this and this. 3 times 10 is 30. 36 minus 30 is 6, isn't it? Alright, now to find the denominator, all you need to do is multiply this with this. So 2 times 2 is 4, and 1 times 3 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So x equal to 6, isn't it? Now to find y, just substitute the value of x in one of these two equations. So now you have this x as 6. So 6 plus something equal to 10, isn't it? So you know that 6 plus 4 equal to 10, and 2 times what equal to 4? 2 times 2 equal to 4. So y equal to 2. As simple as that. Okay, so now let's solve this using the crisscross technique of solving equations. Again, to find the value of x, all you need to do is multiply this 2 with 11, and then subtract the product of this 3 and 7, isn't it? So 2 11 times is 22, minus 3 7 times is 21. 22 minus 21 is 1, isn't it? This is the numerator. What would denominator be? 2 times 2 is 4, and 1 times 3 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So x is 1 here. Now once you have the value of one variable, finding the other variable is very simple, isn't it? Now substitute this value of x in any of these two equations. So I'll prefer this equation, so I'll put 1 here. Alright. Now you know that 1 plus something equal to 7. So you know that it is 6. 1 plus 6 equal to 7. So 2 times what equal to 6? 2 times 3 equal to 6. So y equal to 3, and there you have solved the equation. Now isn't that easy? In fact, algebra is the easiest branch of mathematics. So x equal to 9 times 11 is 99, and 2 times 47 is 94, 9, and 99 minus 94 is 5. This is the numerator. To find the denominator, 9 times 1 is, and 4 times 2 is 8, and 9 minus 8 is 1. So x equal to 5. Now once you have this x, so put it in any of these two equations. This one would be much better. So put it here. Now this is 5. So 5 plus what equal to 11? You know that 5 plus 6 equal to 11. So 2 how many times is 6? 2 3 times is 6. So y equal to 3. That is your answer. X equal to 5, y equal to 3.